I am down here in Freeport, Texas, getting ready to pick up another Hiace. Wife and I, we actually sold the black Hiace about a year ago. She had a little mishap driving one day, a little incident. Someone pulled out in front of her and the brakes locked up because it doesn't have ABS. And she ended up in the ditch. So she figured if she wanted a daily driver, she wanted one that had ABS and airbags. A little safer to take the kids around in. So anyways, we sold it and we found another Hiace we wanted. So it's imported it from Japan. And I'm out here today at the port in Freeport to pick it up. Here it is. So here is our 1998 Toyota Hiace Super Custom. It's got the 1K ZTE in it, all-wheel drive. The van is pretty clean. It's got a couple little blemishes here and there. Let's go over them. So looking at the front, it does have a damaged turn signal. So we got moisture in there. And then this headlight cover has been repaired. There's some sealant in there and we have moisture getting into the headlights. It's a little broke right there. So this mirror is the correct color, but over here, this mirror is like a silver color. So now we got a little blemish here on the door. We got this damage, which our other Hiace had this damage as well. The decal is faded. And then it's a pretty straight van. Might be kind of hard to see, but there's not really any dings along the side except until we get to the door. Little ding right in here. Same thing at the other side. There's just a little ding on the side panel, which these big flat sides you would think get dented up pretty easily. And there's a couple little dings. There's like one right here. And I think there's another one on the door, like up high, up here somewhere. The roof looks really good. There's not really any faded paint up here. There is one little dent. You can kind of see, I didn't notice it until I climbed up there. Right here's a little bit of a dent. And then I don't know if it's just faded, but this door just seems like it's a little lighter. The interior and the door panels are all in really good shape. Of course, this van has airbags, which is kind of what we wanted. So we got both passenger and driver side airbags. Carpet is really clean. The seats are really clean. We are missing the rear mat. So someone cut something with kind of a similar design as the original, but it's missing. This has a little bit of staining. Probably just needs to be cleaned. We could probably clean that up pretty good. And it's got the rear AC, rear heat is back there on that panel. Yes, we already have our kids in there driving around. We do have one headrest that is a different material. Got the fancy mirror. This back door opens really nice. Don't really have any rust on that bottom panel. Back here is really clean. And that carpet's really clean. There's no like scuffs or anything on this back interior. Let's go to the driver's side. Clean door panel for the most part. Seats in really good shape. It's got climate control, automatic climate control. It's got the retractable mirrors. The graphics have a little bit of damage, a little bit of wear. Just kind of right there. And a little bit of wear to that graphic. Has some aftermarket 15-inch wheels. These are some Blows. That's a crazy name. So it's got some snow tires on it, which has been nice for driving around in the winter here. But we're probably going to upgrade, probably put a little lift on this. Maybe put some 235s on here. Get a little bigger wheel and tire combo. The engine's pretty clean. Didn't really notice any leaks. The initial report said it was bleeding somewhere. I don't know if they're talking about like right there on the valve cover, had a little bit of seepage, but looking underneath, it's like clean as a whistle. And after driving it back from Texas up to southern Missouri, which was like 600 some miles, we didn't have anything leaking. So I don't know what they were talking about in the report. I am going to have to do a timing belt pretty soon. It was last done 100,000 kilometers and I'm almost at 193,000 kilometers. So I'm going to have to do a timing belt, tensioner, and all that stuff pretty soon. So the plan with the van would be to do like a 2-inch lift and put a little bigger tires, different wheels on it. And then probably gonna do a different head unit, do something with CarPlay. Probably figure out some type of keyless entry. I might try to find a roof rack, which I have a roof rack off a 80 series Land Cruiser that might work with some modification, because it's a rain gutter mount, and this has rain gutter, so I might be able to make it work. And then I might put a snorkel on it, maybe put a rear ladder or something. Just make it look a little more rough, a little more rugged. And I might try to adapt some type of grill guard to the front, something, you know, maybe off of like an old F-150, or like a similar kind of front end that's tapered and aerodynamic, and take one of those grill guards and modify it to make it work on this. So follow along for more Hiace content. I plan on putting a lot more content out, highlighting the modifications we do, the tips and tricks, and any improvements that we make to it. So follow along.